Check it out.
Hello and welcome back to REV Endurance Sports and another edition of what is in our stand today. It's a combination of what is in our stand today and a pro tip. And I'll get into that here in a second. I got an email, actually no, it was a phone call from someone that said he had a sheared rear derailleur cable, needed to get some work done, and his shifting was off. So I put the bike up on the stand. I went to look at what was going on, and I replaced the cable because I needed to get the rear derailleur shifting so I could see what was going on. And while the gentleman was here, I made mention to him that I saw a lot of scratches on his rear derailleur. And I said, "Did you crash this bike?" He says, "Oh, yeah, it's, I ride it hard." I said, "Okay, if you crash this bike, your shifting is going to be off because it's possible that your rear derailleur hanger is bent." And then I proceeded to tell him that if he's going to be, it's a gravel bike, if you're going to be out riding in the dirt and riding it hard, it would make sense that you bring or have with you a derailleur hanger in your toolkit. And he said, "Oh, okay." And so I had to explain to him that really a derailleur hanger has, a priority 1 and a priority 1A function. Priority 1 is to hold onto your rear derailleur. Priority 1A is to snap, to protect the rest of your frame when you crash, so that derailleur hanger will snap, $25, $30, not sure how much his hanger is, but just a ballpark number. And then you save a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 frame, who knows what you're riding. Well, when I looked at it, I said, "Oh yeah, this thing is definitely bent." Now, you can straighten them out, but you're using this tool here. And sorry, that's upside down. Let me flip it around. And of course, I'm working with one hand. But what you have is a tool that you would install onto the rear derailleur hanger. And then, so like, let's say it would go like that. And then this here, you check your alignment at multiple points on the wheel. Of course, the wheel has to be true as well. But as I mentioned before, priority 1A is for these things to snap. So if you look at this hanger, you can see that it is quite bent. Okay, that's a much better angle. So what we'll do now is we'll install the new hanger, and you'll see how much different that bend, well, the angle of that hanger, because it still comes in on an angle, and sometimes you're not sure if it's bent or not until you start shifting and you realize, yeah, it's going to throw the chain up and over the climbing cog into the spokes. Now, here's the thing. You could try to straighten it out. A lot of times these things snap. So if you're at a bike shop and the mechanic says, "Hey, I'd rather we install a brand new hanger," he's not trying to stiff you by charging you for more stuff. It's just that over the years, many years of trying to straighten these things out, sometimes they just snap. It just depends on the quality and who's making it. There are some aftermarket brands that make hangers that are a little bit better,
It's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock. A little bit stiffer, and they're the type of hanger that you might risk trying to bend them back, but you're not going to know that until you start straightening it out, and then it snaps or it holds. And obviously, the more it's bent, the greater the risk that it could snap as you try to straighten it back out. Okay, so now what I will try to do is shoot another video with the new hanger installed. All right, now the new hanger is installed, and you can see how much straighter the hanger is now compared to what it used to look like. And now this will prevent the chain from popping up and over and into the spokes. Now, as I've always said in my videos, the pro cycling tip of the day is, if you ride the trails or dirt, in, whether that be as a gravel rider, as a mountain bike rider, I strongly suggest you carry a spare hanger inside of your toolkit. You will crash. I mean, if you're riding and you're having a good time and you're having fun, you will crash. It's just the way riding in dirt is. It's just very unpredictable terrain, loose terrain, all kinds of stuff. And if you crash on the right-hand side of the bike, chances are you're going to hit that rear derailleur, and you might bend your hanger. Now, there is some value to, let's say, the Shimano rear derailleurs that have a shadow design, so they try to stay inside the dropouts and not sticking out like they used to many years ago. But you're still going to have some. You're still going to have, if you hit it just right, you're still going to have a potential for bending your hanger. And then if you're on the roadside, maybe keep one at home and bring it to your local bike shop and get it worked on. There could be other things that could be wrong, but predominantly when that hanger gets bent, it's really, really tough on the mechanic to try to straighten it out without it snapping. So anyway, that's all for today. If you like these videos of what's in our stand today, please drop a comment down below. I have not been doing a lot of them lately because, well, I just find that there are so many other channels that can do that, and I want to bring you something different type of content than how-to videos. But this was a situation where I thought it was worth shooting some video for you and sharing it, and hopefully some folks out there are like, wow, I have not been able to dial in my shifting for a while. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, check your hanger. It could be bent. Could be. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you up the road.